Once upon a time, there was a young man who was eager to learn the ways of Zen. He sought out a wise and respected Zen master and asked him to be his teacher. The master agreed, and the young man began his training. One day, the master invited the young man to tea. He began pouring the tea into a cup, but he didn't stop when the cup was full. The tea began to spill over the edges of the cup and onto the table. The young man was confused and asked the master why he continued pouring the tea when the cup was already full. The master smiled and said, "Your mind is like this cup. It is full of your preconceived notions and opinions. You cannot receive any new knowledge or wisdom if your mind is already full." The young man was struck by the master's words and realized that he needed to empty his mind of his own assumptions and be open to new experiences and teachings. From that day on, the young man began to approach his Zen training with an empty cup, ready to receive the teachings of his master and the world around him. Years later, the young man became a respected Zen master himself. He continued to remind his students of the importance of having an empty cup, as it was the only way to truly learn and grow in their spiritual practice. The lesson of the empty cup stayed with the young man for the rest of his life, and he passed it on to his own students, ensuring that the wisdom of the empty cup would continue to be shared for generations to come.